What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode number 3 of Mothership Rush to Rank 1. In the last episode, we mined so much salt, and understandably so. It is such a frustrating strategy to go up against when someone recalls their entire army in your main, and there's just nothing you can do. We still have a lot to learn, so let's begin. Alright, game number 1 is against a Protoss player. Alright, so that is going to be a very difficult start to this episode. As we know, PvP is the hardest. Now, I feel like... Wait, did we play PvP in the last episode? Oh, I think I remember what game it was. It was the game where I made Void Rays and a Mothership, and we somehow held on against the 4-base Protoss making Mass Blink Stalkers for like 10 minutes, and it recalled it to his base. Well, I wouldn't say we almost won the base raid, but we got a game where it looked like there might be some potential. Gotta put that very carefully. But yeah, still wasn't quite it. So maybe 1-base Mothership didn't work, 2-base Mothership doesn't work, 3-base Mothership probably can work if I'm good enough, which I don't know if I am to do that against a freaking, what was this guy, almost 5-7k MMR Protoss player. I'm not sure if that is within my, skill level here, but I'm gonna be doing my best. I did lose to this guy when I played Zerg. I think he did... what did he do? I'm pretty sure he just attacked me with Glaive Adepts. And I feel like Protoss players that play Glaive Adepts, they are a certain style of player. It is not necessarily meta right now, but it is like a very aggressive timing attack kind of style to go for that. So maybe he's just that kind of player. In that case, I'm going to be scared because, I want to make a Mothership. I don't want to be attacked by something too early on. That's going to be a little devastating. All right, it looks like he's going for a 2-gate just like me. Probably could have placed this gateway a little better. I don't think it really matters anyway, but... All right, let's see. What do I do with this probe? I could keep this probe around for a little bit. I would say that my main strategy should be to play a little defensive early on. Because I notice if I just go too crazy, then it just takes me too long to get a Mothership up. Like, I need to play like somewhat economic... Keep all my tech at home. That's a very hard thing for me to do, guys. I love building my tech on the other side of the map, but build all my tech at home. Maybe, going for a defensive Stargate is probably not the best strategy ever, but maybe that's what I should be doing this game. I am saving an extra Chrono Boost, so he's probably going to be a little scared for that, which is nice. I think I'm going to go for... I could make a delayed Stargate, actually. Yeah, okay, I'll make a pylon over here. And then I'm going to make 2 Adepts with Chrono Boost. This is mostly for mind game purposes. Hopefully I can deny the Scout with these. He's not Chrono Boosting them at all, which makes sense. Let's see. Oh, he's making another pylon there. I would guess he's not proxying, else that would be, a lot of pylons built at home plus proxy. I guess I'm just going to make a pylon in his main base there. That's a move I always see people do, and I wanted to try it myself. I don't know whether that's any good or not. But I guess I'm going to be able to see what comes out of the gateways. That looked like a Stalker to me. I feel like I saw the shadow of a Stalker. Tell me if I'm crazy, guys. But I feel like I saw the shadow of a Stalker. I'm really wondering if I'm just absolutely tripping right now. It's very possible. Okay, I'm going to make a battery on the low ground. I think we might be getting attacked. Like, I'm not that good at reading the Protoss builds yet in a PvP, right? But I feel like we might be getting attacked here. Okay, this is probably a very bad shade. Yeah, I'm going to shade over there instead. Let's see. He has a wall. You can tell by the movement of those Stalkers. He wouldn't have gone here if he didn't have a wall. I can probably do a little bit of body blocking. Can I save it? Oh, actually, really good micro there. No way. Oh my god, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by myself. Let's go. I saved it at depth. Oh, no, it's still going to die. Oh, I would love to be rewarded for that. But sadly, I am not going to be. Now, it does look like we are being attacked still, so I kind of wanted to go for an Oracle, but I guess I'll make a Void Ray first. Like, this is very uncommon what I'm doing, but I just want to make sure I don't die and actually get to a point in the game where I can make a Mothership. Like, that's pretty much it. If I see this expanding, I'll expand myself instantly as well. Okay, let's see. He has 4 Stalkers over here. There is indeed no expansion, pretty much what I expected. Does he have... Let's see, wait, where's the shade? Oh, there's the shade. I couldn't even see it. It looks like he's about to attack me. I'm tempted to make some Adepts here, just because I kind of like the, the Void Ray Adept style, but it's probably smarter if I just keep making Void Rays. I was going to say that this is a Robo, but it could also just be Blink, I think, looking at it. I don't have a Chrono Boost yet. Oh, let me go back here. If he wants to walk up... Oh, he's going to lose a lot here, guys. Oh, this is massive. There we go. Oh, this is a really good trade for... Oh, he's not moving the Prism. I think he's going to lose the Prism. It's close, but he's going to lose it. There we go. Wow, this is such a good trade. I'm going to be able to save that Stalker, too. This Void Ray is overpowering so hard right now. If I pull back the Stalkers, another one goes down. And wow, that was an absolutely massive start for us. And I guess the Void Ray defense somehow proved to be a good idea. I don't know why or how, but it proved to be a good idea. I imagine my opponent's pretty confused. Like, why the hell is there a Void Ray and not an Oracle in my base? I would imagine he also made a battery here already to make sure he doesn't die against an Oracle. But then his stupid opponent, I was going to say teammate, got too used to doing those Archon challenges. Made a freaking Void Ray in defense. Now, I think I might be able to get away with an earlier fleet beacon that I was initially planning to build. Let's see, where's the Robo? The War Prism seemed like it came from this side, so I'm kind of checking over here, but I'm also, you know, I don't want to be too far away from home when he does attack me. Should I go for the fleet beacon already, or should I... Oh, that looks like a dangerous amount of stalkers over there. Maybe I should warp more. I think I'm fine. I might be too greedy here, but I think I'm fine. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna micro that one back instantly. I did activate all of them. Okay, so I got one more Void Ray on the way. I got the third gas really fast, just for this pretty much. So now I can afford the Fleet Beacon. There we go. Fleet Beacon is gonna go down. It feels so stupid that I'm making a mothership this early anyway, after it already, you know, failed me a couple times here in PvP. But I'm trying to get every opportunity that I can. Here we go. Battery overcharge is going to be really nice for us. He did catch a Void Ray with good micro. Pretty much what I was expecting from a Protoss player. This MMR, of course. Can I pick one off? No, good micro by him once again. I think I'm going to stop warping in Void Rays for a bit, just because they're relatively easy to micro against. I think that makes sense, right? Like, he's not going to have a super tough time microing against these. Maybe if I ever get an opportunity to kill the Prism, I will. He's going to... Oh, I clicked back the wrong one. That sucks for me. Oh, maybe I can kill the War Prism now? Yeah, the War Prism goes down. But no, I'm attacking my own Stalker on accident. Oh, that is painful. I mean, it's still barely good enough, though. And there we go. Well... I mean, I didn't really get to do a mothership rush. I guess we'll... I mean, I had a freaking fleet beacon. God, I'm not going to lie, guys. If I was him, I'd be really upset. Doing a... Wait, where's the Robo? Oh, it's just... It's behind his mineral line. Not even in his main base. It's freaking behind his mineral line of all things. I would have never checked there. But he tried to one base all in me. Proxy pylon, all that. And he got held by someone expanding and making a fleet beacon. And this guy is a very high Omar Protoss. He was about 300 above me. I guess, you know, it doesn't really qualify as a mothership rush game, but I suppose we'll just use it as a warm-up game. Let's go for game number 2. All right, game number 2 is going to be a rematch. Now, I wonder if it's going to look anything similar to the last game. That would be very crazy for a PvP. But I guess my assessment of the player was correct, right? I told you guys he did a glaive timing attack against my Zerg, so he was probably a timing attack style player. And that's pretty much exactly what he did. He didn't hardcore cheese me or anything. He went for, you know, a 3K Robo in PvP. It's... How would I explain this build? It's a build that's good against all cheeses, and it still allows you to attack later on. So it's kind of in line of, like, timing attacks that are not necessarily super cheesy. It is just, yeah, a different way to play the game. Like, I'm sure if the game was even enough, he would go for a macro game after kind of thing. Now, I wonder what he's going to switch it up. Also, it's very important. This is something I can't know. I would love to make the read on this, but this is something I can't know. I would like to know if he rewinded the replay to actually see if I had a fleet beacon or not, right? Because that's... I mean, if he didn't see that, then he's never going to expect me to do it anyway. If he did see it, he might just keep like a stalker here, just waiting to snipe a mothership flyer goes for a recall later on, right? So that could be pretty important, but sadly that is not information that we can obtain. So I will just have to forget about it for now. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, by the way, if you guys enjoyed my... highly salty encounter with Glizzy Bomber in the last episode of Mothership Rush, and I believe also in a couple other shows. I'm not quite sure which ones. He, I think he was done with me. He showed a lot of salt in those games, and then he kept going for a while after the game as well. He just kept writing stuff to me. He went offline. He logged back online 3 hours later, messaged me again. And he basically just told me, I can't play you anymore. Like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm going to go crazy. So I told him that he should just add me so he can dodge me now. So if he wants to dodge me, we're not going to see him again. You know, I think we've mentally tortured him enough, you know. I didn't think we had to do any more of that. But that's kind of how that saga ended. I saw that he was, you know, very upset with all of it. So I decided it was probably... a little nicer of me to give him some free space on the ladder. I'm also playing a little bit later today because I slept in a little more. So I wonder if we're going to get like different opponents today per se. Let's see. Should I do the same move? Nah, actually, I'm fine. I don't think I want to go for the pylon thing. Oh, he did do the move. Wait, can I kill that in time? I might be able to kill that probe in time, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get it before my probe dies. Yeah, there we go. That's beautiful. Now he's, you know, he does have one of my probes locked in. I don't know how important that is really. I'm gonna go for the exact same Stargate thing. So, yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna have to worry about any attacks coming in. Hopefully these adepts can scout well enough for me that I can decide if we're being attacked or not. In the last game, I had a really good idea in combination with the probe, of course. This game, I'm still going to have a lot of scouting to do. I could go for a blind battery as well. It also depends on if he rewinded that game, right? Because he could have seen that I just had a battery in my main and that's it. Yeah, let's see, I'm going to try to shade past, see if I can get any good information. It did look like he was expanding before, so that's an important thing. Let's see. Okay, so he's definitely not expanding. That's good to know. And now I'm into the main base here. Oh, he has 4. Oh, okay. I think I know this build he's going for. I actually really like this amount of intel because it looks like he's going to go for the 4 adept drop. Okay, this is nice. I mean, I lost 2 adepts, but I think I got all the scouting I wanted because it looks what he's going to do. I think this is the build that I was playing early on in Protoss through Grandmaster. So he wants to drop 4 adepts in my main base and then follow it up with an immortal attack at the front. Now, I am once again going to be making Void Rays. I really feel like if this guy is just going to turn this into a Void Ray defense to rank 1 episode, because, I mean, if he's going to attack me before I can make a Fleet Beacon again, then, I mean, I guess we're going to go up in MMR, which is scary because we're going to play better and better opponents later on. Oh, let's see. Oh, I was barely too early for that. Oh, that would have been such a nice pickup. Imagine if I could have gotten that right away. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to position 1 probe here. This Void Ray can't take care of the prism, but he might try to shade into my main base. So I'm just going to keep that ready. Let's see. Can I find the prism? It would be such a good catch. Oh, my goodness. Imagine. Okay, so the prism hasn't been found yet. I'm actually going to go to the watchtower over here. I'm going to make an expansion. Oh, we found... Okay, that's a fake Phoenix, I suppose. Still no Warp Prism. Okay, now he sees that I'm expanding. I wonder if he realized that I was making Void Rays again. Wait, maybe... I feel like if he sees where my Stalkers are, he could have gone back in. No, okay, I'm just trying to look at his micro. I'm just trying to dodge the Void Ray here, guys. That's all I'm doing. Now, could he maybe just be going for an expand? Like, I don't trust him, to be honest. I really do not trust this guy, so I don't know. I don't just want to go for the Fleet Beacon right away. Maybe I should be smart and actually stick to the plan that I had initially, which is to, you know, go for like a 3-base mothership. But I also like the idea of just going for it right away once again. I'm going to make another pylon over here. Yep. Well, there we go. We're going to be attacked again. I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess I'll just try my best to defend it with my couple Void Rays. He can still drop into my main base, so that is something that we need to keep in mind. He can still be trying to drop inside my main base. I have a very low amount of... Oh, no. Guys. I don't know. Oh, God. I never do that. You guys know what happened? I had 1 probe building on the main base, and I needed 1 supply for the Void Ray. And it literally finished the second I press escape, so my Nexus canceled. Oh, God. That happens to me like once every freaking 3 months, and it hurts so bad. It feels freaking awful. Well, I guess, you know, that might be the game-ending moment here. I mean, I'm not going to give up, obviously, but... Oh, my goodness, that really sucks. Now, at least our opponent is going to go for Robotech, so what I can do is I'm going to go for the Mothership now, or for the Fleet Beacon first. And then I'll just try to go for like a big Void Ray timing attack. Let's see. He could just be going in for my base here as well. I wouldn't be surprised. I was going to go for a Dark Shrine. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good scout for us, I would say. Okay, he's going to attack me now. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go in right now. Like if his army is out on the map or something. Also, I don't know how many Stalkers he has. How many Stalkers is it? Not that many, it looks like. Oh, no, it is actually enough. I'm gonna get a decent fight here, and then I'm hopefully gonna save 2. That's the plan. Okay, I'm gonna be able to save 2. That is quite nice. I think I killed 3 Stalkers for that, so definitely don't mind that. Now, I don't have enough money for a Mothership yet. See, did I kill anything? I killed a couple probes and a couple Stalkers, and that's pretty much it, right? So, yeah, nothing too crazy. I think I'm gonna warp a couple Zealots as well. The thing is, there is still a prism with adepts out there. Like, I can feel it. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. And I don't really want to, you know, position all my units at the front, even if I am anticipating a main base attack, just for that reason. Now, I think he might try to rebuild the Dark Shrine as well. Like, he canceled it in my vision, but you never want to trust those guys, right? Like, it's... If he was cheeky enough to make a Dark Shrine to begin with, he's probably cheeky enough to build it again. Now, maybe I should make a robo just in case, because, like, Oracle defense is going to be a little tricky if I'm also across the map myself. Okay, I'm going to keep chrono boosting this. There is an observer here. Did the observer perhaps catch my... mothership building? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I kind of have to imagine it did, right? Because the robo was out ages ago. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to scare him away. Go away, I'm scaring you. I have an observer. I don't think he's falling for it, guys, unfortunately. Wait, where did the observer go? Okay, it's still chilling right here. No, he's gonna see the mothership now. Oh, that is such a big deal. I can't believe that he actually... you know, I had the balls to go for it still, to be honest. Like, I really thought, okay, you know, the Stalkers are clearly seeing this. He's not going to go for it anymore, but yeah, I guess I'll make one observer. I'll warp a couple more Stalkers as soon as I'm unsupplied. But look, I think I just have to go for it. Like, his supply, after me canceling my Nexus, undoubtedly is going to be way higher than mine. Like, if his supply is lower than mine after canceling my Nexus, he has some macro issues, I think. So... it would be really funny if he somehow didn't realize that it was building a mothership. That would probably be the best moment of this entire episode, because, I mean, canceling the Nexus was definitely not the best. I'll tell you guys that, okay? Canceling the Nexus there, that was not the best moment of the episode. That's for sure. Okay, let's see. I can warp in 2 more units, I believe. Probably go for sentries, actually, because sentries have the most value in that way, I suppose. Okay, here we are. I'm going to recall the entire army. He's probably going to be quite surprised. Let's see. I can actually force field that. Oh my god, that's a sick force field. Look at that. I'm going to get all the pros here. Super nice. Okay. Now I need to use the time warps and everything correctly. I mean, this is such a brutal position for him to break into, right? He is going to have immortals what's it called? Disruptors at some point. So that is something that I need to keep in mind. Okay, I'm going to go for a time warp here. I'm going to activate the prismatic alignment. And now, wait, the cloak. He blinked on top of the mothership, guys, but the cloaking field was activated, so he couldn't kill any of the units. And everything is dead. Oh my goodness, did it work again? No way. Guys, I canceled my Nexus. No way. I canceled my Nexus. My natural Nexus at like 80%. And I still destroyed a freaking like top 75 Grandmaster Protoss, which is the worst matchup for it, with a Mothership Rush. Like, are these rushes actually just broken? Like, how am I beating all these insane players with this? Like, really high Grandmasters. Look at the units loss here, guys. 2,300 against 7,100. Keep in mind what happened here, guys, is... I have an observer, and I have the mothership. If he doesn't have an oracle, at least, the observer is very easy for me to snipe. He doesn't have detection, so as soon as he blinked in, I activated the cloaking field, which means he has to kill the mothership first to be able to attack anything else, and that's under 5 Void Rays with prismatic alignment, doing extra damage against Stalkers, just killing everything. Look at the supply. I wonder what the supply was at the start of this. Like, it must have been... Okay, so I'm 10 supply ahead, which I guess makes sense considering... that he's going for a 3rd base, and I'm not. Wait, what did I trade before here? I guess I did kill a couple Stalkers and a couple probes, right? I was wondering if I did anything. Oh, I killed 7 probes, actually. That was more with damage with the Voiders than I thought. But, like, what is he supposed to do here? I don't know. I know I'm going on a bit of a ramble, but this is so freaking cool. The Mothership Rush worked for the first time against the High Grandmaster Protoss. Let's go for game number 3. All right, game number 3 is against a Terran player. Now, we did have some really cool PvT games, especially the last one of the last episode. Was it the last episode? Yeah, I think it was the last episode where I ended up playing like a 25-minute macro game, which really tested my Protoss skills to the limit. And we ended up winning it with a massive recall into the main base with Disruptors. You know, that game actually made me wonder if that is a legit endgame strategy. Like, obviously, rushing Mothership right away against Terran... probably not going to be the right idea. But if you get, let's say you're in the late game, you have maybe like 10 disruptors or so, right? If you get a recall into their main with your entire army and a bunch of disruptors, if they don't have like a million liberators, I think there's literally nothing they can do against it. They'll just have to take the base trade. Base trades are not that great for Terran against Protoss these days, so it might be like a checkmate or like a very forcing kind of move. Maybe even like a huge comeback mechanic. Though if you're behind, then the base trade is probably going to be a little tough if you don't have like the entire infrastructure. I'm going to start harassing this a little bit. Not the best start there with the RNG, but that's okay. I'm going to do as much damage as I can. What do I think I'm gonna go for a core first, just so I don't die to a Reaper as usual. And sometimes I need to collect my thoughts because I'm just so excited about like future ideas, like, oh, I'm gonna mothership him in like 7 minutes or something, you know. But I also need to make sure that my build setup is quite correct. Now, obviously, I'm gonna go for a Stargate. I have to admit, the Void Rays are, I would say, very good in theory, but I haven't really liked the Void Rays in real games, because even though they shut down, you know, medevac drops and stuff like that, it also hasn't felt super effective. Like, it's more just a very expensive unit that I really haven't been able to use very well. So I don't know, maybe I'll get one Void Ray just to make that a little easier. I could also go for Phoenixes, like a more normal Protoss. Maybe, but then if we go Phoenixes, I'll probably have to make like at least 5, which feels like a huge investment, to be honest. Like 5 Phoenixes, how much does that even cost? That's probably going to stop me from ever taking another Nexus, right? So I'm not sure if I want to commit to that. So I'm going to get Adepts out. I do like my Adepts in the early game. I also want to be a little more scared with using them because of Cyclones, right? Like, people like to make one Cyclone, and then you don't really want to make that many Adepts. Stalkers are really good against Cyclones. Adepts are not that good because Adepts only deal damage against light units. It's pretty simple, really. Let's see what I can find out here. Wait, was that a reactor for... Oh, it's another barracks. Okay, that is really good intel for me here. So we are probably going to be playing against... Oh my god, what is this? Stop running away from me. Let me damage you. Okay. No, stop it. Oh, there we go. Wait, guys, if I get one hit on a Marine, that's huge. Oh, barely not. Good micro by him. All right, let's see. Gonna be able to kill one Marine, probably, at least. I don't want to go up the ramp in case the other Marines finish. I probably should. Oh, no, I shouldn't have. No. Oh, my God. Stop. That's very low HP. All right. Well, it's alive. That's all that matters. I mean, now it's going to be able to recharge 70 shields. That really is quite nice to me. Now, what do I want to do against the 3 racks? It's hard because ideally I would just make a Robo and go for Colossus, but that would just put my mothership tech behind too much, and I don't want that. Now, because we're playing against most likely a 3-rack, could also be a 2-on-1, by the way, but most likely a 3-racks, I am just gonna make Oracles. I don't think I necessarily need a... Yeah, Void Rays would even be like a little questionable against this, I believe. I could also make a... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take these gases already, because I want to make Sentries. Sentries are gonna be useful. If I ever want to get Sentries and a mothership up, then yeah, you can imagine that I do need a lot. Right? I need a lot of freaking gas for that, because that's just too much gas. Oh, hope I don't lose one. I killed a Marine without looking. I guess that's also a skill. I wasn't looking at all, but I killed something. Let's go. Now, I need to make sure the high HP Adept is in the front. If his Marines are still here, maybe I could... No, okay, he did run away. If I can bait... This could actually be a really nice play here. I could bait him with the Oracle. And then... Wait. Okay, never mind that, I guess. Wait, maybe I could... Okay, check this out. I don't think he's going to see this one coming. Okay, the 3 Adepts. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, good target fire by him. Very well done. He's going to lose a lot of Marines for it. Yeah, I still think this was definitely very nice for us. I'm going to get SCVs here, too. I'm literally 1 HP, by the way. Like, I would get killed in 1 hit, so I really shouldn't be overstaying my welcome. Now, I did forget to warp in units for a while, so that's potentially going to be a little scary. I'm going to start dropping stasises, and it's also a good time for me to start making some batteries here. Maybe I should be keeping my Oracles at home. I'm very tempted to go for it and just, like, you know, kill all of his SCVs, but I feel like there's a good chance that I would die at home if I did that. I have 1 production facility, by the way, besides the Stargate. Like, I don't have the normal 4 gateways that I would have, so... Yeah, I maybe played a little bit too greedy against this freaking... Oh, there we go. That's nice. Against this, what's it called? Against this 3-racks, but... I mean, with these stasises, there might be a better shot. Okay. I mean, I have a lot of Oracles, you know. One of these doesn't have energy, so I need to keep that in mind. Oh, I'm actually supply blocked on that Oracle. That does suck. Okay, maybe I can put down another... This is a risky play here for me, guys. I think I'm going to go for it, though. Okay, let's see. We got the stim out, which is really nice. See, I'm not going to be able to do that much damage here, guys. Our opponent is playing this a little bit too well for me. And that is not something I want to say. I mean, I don't quite have enough units here to deal with that stuff. My oracles are going to be out of energy for the most part. Like, activating is really expensive. Maybe one stasis there could be really nice. I mean, the fact that I have these sentries is a freaking lifesaver, obviously. Like, I don't know what I would do without these sentries. Probably... yeah, nothing really. I would just die. Okay, I'm gonna start making a mothership now. I wonder if Sentry Oracle really is the composition to go for, though. I mean, I have so much gas, I might as well keep warping these things. But what am I gonna do later on? Maybe I should be going across now with these oracles. Because I do have enough sentries to survive. Zealots are also quite good on their batteries, by the way, because they're very tanky, so they don't die very fast at all if they have the healing. I probably want to go for a couple more gateways here. This has been a really scary opening to play against with Stargate, the 3 racks, because I don't want to go for the Robo. Maybe the next time I should just be going for the Robo. Okay, he had a turret. Let's do a quick revelation there. Yeah, I also don't really want to build, what's it called? I don't want to build Void Rays right now because it's, you know, against someone who has 1 million Marines with Stim and Combat Shield and probably +1. I haven't checked, but I have to guess that there is +1. I'm going to get a couple of stasises out here. I feel like even stasises preparing for the future are going to be quite nice. Now, I do want to clear the path in front of me a little bit so my mothership doesn't get scouted. Wait, can I actually get away with this? Imagine, oh my god, I'm going to stasis in his base in advance. That could be a really freaking cool play. Okay, so he's not going to see the mothership here, which is really nice. Yeah, I wonder if he just thinks that I'm being super scared. I mean, I was kind of scared at some point, to be fair, but I'm not that scared right now. But I'm playing very safe in my natural. Okay, this mothership... okay, yeah. Wait, I don't think he saw that because the vision of the mothership must be bigger than the rest. Let's see, I could get a couple stasises up here, actually. Dude, I wonder if this is like the freaking play of the century to just make these stasises there already. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to get the mothership across. He does capture one of these stasises, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna put another state. This could be freaking cool. It could also be that it's like it barely doesn't have enough range. That's a possibility. Oh, he's out here. Okay, base trade has been activated. Guys, I can force field this ramp forever now, I think. Here, I'll put a ton of what's it called? Let's see, I'll put a time warp up there as well. There we go. I'm gonna have the force fields in time, which is really nice. Let's see, is he gonna try to keep breaking? This is the question. Or is he gonna try the lift up? It looks like he's gonna go for the lift up. Guys, I have all these oracles. These oracles are gonna do so much damage while everything is unloading. Okay, now it's time for me to activate the cloaking field. He is gonna do a scan. Looks like we're barely don't have enough firepower here, though. I think I even have to go for carriers. I do want to save the mothership, so I'm going to recall that. And yeah, the stasises were a little bit too far back, unfortunately. And I'm getting a little scared now. I mean, it makes sense that his strategy was really good against ours because he went for the 3 racks. Like, he has pretty much the most amount of units that you could have, right? Troll? I mean... this seems to be my best proto strategy so far, so I wouldn't really call it that, to be honest, but I guess I can see why he thinks that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for another stasis over here. I could probably just defend this. Oh, no. Okay, I can defend this stasis, so he can't really attack it very easily. I'm making a Twilight Council as well. Dude, this army looks freaking massive, though. What am I gonna do against that super massive army? I mean, I can warp a lot of Stalkers. Let's see. Okay, he might try to go for the bottom. I'm going to put another stasis over here. Maybe he's not going to realize that it's there. I would love to have... okay, there's my one carrier. I was going to say Immortals as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, he might not realize the stasis. Okay, that's one. That's quite nice. Maybe the other one could pop off. I do think he probably sees it. Okay, let's start making Immortals. I'm going to get charge as well. Like, these Zealots are going to be so freaking weird. Not having freaking charge, right? Like, they're not going to be good, but... I mean, it's the only thing I really have going here for myself, guys. Now, wait, he's going to let me kill these units, looks like. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. That is quite nice for me. Okay, he's going to go into the main base. That's very interesting. Let's see. Guys, I think this is really good for us here. He's splitting up, even though he probably would have beaten me relatively easily in a straight-up fight. Okay, he's going to go into the main base. That's where I need the carriers, of course. The carrier is going to be really useful. Oh, good thing the Immortal finished. I'm not going to lie. That was an accident. Like, I didn't time that at all. It was just there, I suppose. Like, oh, maybe I could use one... could I? If I just use one carry to deny the drops, that could be really nice. I don't have an observer right now. Okay, let me kill those. There we go. Those are gonna die. I'm gonna lose my +1, sadly. Oh, I was a little too late on the... well, yeah, I saw it coming, but I just... no, why was it on move command? What was that? Oh, that stasis was massive. You guys see that freaking stasis? Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm gonna kill one medevac, I believe. Probably gonna be able to escape. It's pretty close, please. No, I'm gonna lose my one carrier. Okay, but he's gonna lose those marauders because it doesn't look like he's paying attention. I do need a couple more units here, though. I'm gonna get my one carrier out pretty soon. Okay, here we go. This does look like a really nice fight. My charge is finished as well. This is probably the moment for me to just try and get across the map, pretty much. My one carrier is gonna finish. Let's see. I can probably target the... Well, I need to be careful here, actually. There we go. The medevac is gonna die finally. At least... Please, thank you. There you go. Okay, that does die. And now I'm gonna send all of my units across the map. He's gonna try to target probes. Doing a pretty good job at it, I have to admit. Now, do I have enough army here? That's the question. Did I make the Templar archives? I guess I didn't, right? I was really... Oh, I lost the cybernetics core. That's what happened. I was wondering why. Okay, look at my one freaking interceptor. That's pretty sad. Guys, I can't warp in sentries. I need sentries. Wait, this is a play. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Potential play here, guys. We're going to be able to kill a lot of SCVs with this. This is very nice. Can my one sentry or my one carrier please do the trick here? Okay, going to do another round of force fields? Probably. Okay, there we go. Multiple units killed. Oh, he's fighting. He's dropping in range of Zealots. That is freaking insane to do. I'm going to activate the cloaking field as well. Doesn't seem like he sees it coming. These sentries are going to be popping off against the Vikings as well. Guys, there's no way this is a winning fight, right? No way. That's not allowed. He's going to drop in range of Immortals and Zealots. That's going to be a really good fight for me against the Vikings. My Zealots are taking care of the army there. Let me make sure to target the Marauders with these Immortals. Or with my one Immortal, rather. This Immortal has freaking 15 kills, by the way. 16 kills if I kill that Marauder. Barely didn't get it. The Immortal is still alive. Please kill the SCVs. No, it does fall eventually. But we have done it! Oh my god! How did I win this game? I swear, this strategy is just a freaking best, man. Like, it's just, the plays are so cool that you can make. I wonder how behind I was. I must have been so behind at some point. Look at the situation here, guys. 129 against 146 supply. Our opponent has 5 barracks, a 3rd command center. That's already finished. That's a weird skin. It kind of looks like a planetary, but all right. 3rd command center is already finished. I'm sitting on 2 bases. No Twilight upgrades. No upgrades whatsoever, actually, besides Warp Gate, making 1 carrier without +1 attack. I have absolutely no reason to win this game, but yet we still did it. The Mothership Rush, I freaking love the utility of it. The cloak at the right time, the time warp, the recalls. It really fits me super well. Like, this is probably the most I've enjoyed the Proto strategy in ages. Like, this is freaking awesome. And that's going to be it for today's episode. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Adios.